is up, ladies and gentlemen? We are back. What am I going to be teaching you today? I'm going to be teaching you how to make your very own interior cell. Interior cells can be used for settlements inside caves, for making houses, or houses inside a cave. There are a lot of possibilities. So I'm going to be showing you, and this is going to be another series on how to do an interior cell. So first, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up your creation kit, come over here to File, Data, and then again, you can, since this is an interior cell, you can get away with just using Fallout.esm. Me, of course, like I say, I like to do my settlements and my interior cells with different materials. So I always click the DLCs also. That gives me an opportunity to keep, not only keep it vanilla, but also gives me the opportunity to more assets from the different DLCs. So once all of that is done, you're going to hit OK. And then you're going to come up here. Now, the big difference is you come up here to World. And instead of going to World Spaces like we did when we were creating our own World Spaces, this time we're going to be coming down here to Cells. Because we are actually doing an interior cell. So as you can see, all the interior cells are here, are listed. So what you're going to do is you're going to right click, New. Now, again, like I said in building your own world spaces, I always put a 01. That keeps it at the very top for me. Then you're going to name it. So I'm going to go Colby House. So once you've got the 01, keeps it on top, right where you want it. Put the name of what you're going to be doing, whether it be a settlement or a house. Press OK. Now, as you can see, it is highlighted. Now we have 4 tabs up here that we're going to be looking at. We haven't done the location, so we aren't going to put the location in anywhere. Now, the acoustic space, as you can see, there are exterior ones, and then there are your interior ones. You can do whatever sound you want, like you want a cave sound, a tech room, any side. Now, what I like using for my interior cells is I always use the museum wood creaky. What that does is it gives you the sound that you're walking on wooden floors. But again, it is totally up to you and whatever vibe that you're going for in your interior cell, whether it be a settlement or a house. Music type, again, you can choose whatever type of music you would like. Me, I always go for the Western because, well, I like country music. Now, the next tab is your lighting. Now, here you have 2 options. You can use a pre-made template, which saves you a ton of work. If you are a new beginner and this is the first time making an interior cell, I highly suggest you use a template. Because if you do not use a template, you have to go through all of these tabs one by one. And it can be very daunting and you can be making mistakes very, very easily. So if you're going to use a template, just drop down and decide what you want. Now, the funny thing about this is if you look at the very first 3, they're the lighting for Bleak Falls Barrow. So if you like the lighting when you're playing Skyrim, you like the lighting in Bleak Falls Barrow, here's your opportunity to bring that lighting aspect into Fallout 4 by choosing one of those 4, or one of those 3, sorry. Now, I like using the Institute. So I'm going to use the Institute lighting template. And now by clicking that, as you see, everything is automatically filled in for me. Now, if you don't want the fog, you can click off these just like that. And that'll get rid of the fog. And as you can see, as you're getting rid of it, it changes. So that is how you use the template. Now we're going to go over here to interior data. What is the interior data? Well, this is going to tell the creation kit what's going on. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the name of your cell. We haven't done the encounter zone. We will be doing that. And you do not need any more of these. Now you're going to go over here to directional ambient light. So say in lighting, you decided to tweak all of these. The directional ambient lighting will give you even more opportunities to really tweak it. But again, like I said, You have to do these one by one, and you can make mistakes. And for a new beginner, it is very, very daunting. So once all that's done, you got your common data filled out, you got your lighting done, you got your interior done. Always double check, triple check, make sure everything is the way you want. Hit apply, and then press OK. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to come up here to File, Save. You're going to put in the name of your cell. Then you're going to hit Save. Then what you're going to do is you're going to look at the top. It's going to say colbyhouse.esp. It says it's ESL compatible. For settlements and houses and all that, I highly suggest you don't. I've learned from trial and error and from other modders that if you do make it an ESL, it could screw up whoever's using that mod if you do make it a mod, or it will screw up your own personal saves. So I highly suggest against making settlements or interior cells ESL. Once that's all done, we're going to close the creation kit and then we're going to reopen it. So I'll be right back after I close it and open it. Okay, so we are back. Come up here to your file, hit data. We're going to check off all four or just call out ESM, whatever you have decided to use. Then you're going to come up here to search and you're going to put in the name of your cell. And there it is there. We're going to double check that. Then you're going to come down here to the bottom. You're going to click on set as active. This way that makes that file active and you're ready to go. So you're going to press OK. And then you're going to wait for hours and hours and hours because it takes a heck of a long time. But once this is loaded, what we're going to be doing then is we're going to go in and we're going to make the location and then we're going to make the encounter zone. Then we're going to go back to our interior cell and fill in those two spots where you notice that we had to have a location and an interior cell. So I'm going to just pause this real quick while this loads up so you don't have to sit and listen to me. Okay, so we are back. A little stutter there for a minute. Okay, we are back. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come up here to File, Data, make sure that those are checked off, okay? Whatever you decide to use, like I said, you can use Fallout 4 ESM only if you'd like. Like I said, I like to use the DLCs because I like to be able to have the assets that are available for those DLCs because I make all of my settlements, interior, exterior, I always make them vanilla. What you're going to come up here again, you're going to search for the name of your cell. What you're going to do is you're going to check right here where it says status. You're going to make sure that it says active. So once that's all done and said, and we look at the top, and it says colbyhouse.esp, everything's cool there. We're going to come to world data, location. What the heck is going on here? Location. We're going to right click and hit new. What you're going to put in here is the name of your cell. And at the end, you're going to put location. Then you're going to put the name of your cell again, but without the location. So once those two are done, as you can see, there's no encounter zone right now. We'll be getting to that in just a second. Now we're going to come down here where it says keywords. There's going to be one more keyword that we're going to be adding due to the fact that we are doing an interior cell. So what you're going to do is you're going to right click, hit add, come up to where it says filter, and you're going to type in lock type. We're going to use clearable or clearable. Okay. Because if you do put anything in there, and say the player doesn't really like that berry, they're able to get rid of it. Now we're going to hit add again. Now say you were doing a dungeon. Well, it does give you that option to do dungeon and a dungeon glowing sea. Now, the new one that we're going to be adding is right here, Loctite Interior Cell. Because it is an interior cell, it is not a world space. Then we're going to add settlement. Now, even if you're doing a house, I suggest doing settlement because maybe you want your followers to be able to stay there, or you want to have NPCs there as servants or anything. It's always good to go, and even if you don't, having that checked off as settlement gives you a little bit of lead room. Then we're going to hit add, and we're going to hit workshop because we're going to put a workshop into our interior settlement. There are two types. There's an interior workbench, and then there's the exterior workbench. I use the exterior workbench for everything because I found with the interior workbench, you are very, very limited to what you could add into your settlement or your world space or slash your interior cell. And then for finally, we're going to put in workshop settlement. So this again, the same as settlement, except this time the workshop. Like I said, it gives you more opportunity to use the workshop settlement workshop than it does the interior. The interior I find very, very limiting. So once you have all your keywords into the location, just simply hit OK. Now what we're going to do is world data. We're going to come up to the encounter zone. We're going to click new, type in the name of your cell, and then you're going to type in zone at the end. Now, for minimum level and maximum level, I always do 1 and 99. That just so they're filled in. This way, the player at level 1 can go to that settlement or that house right away. Under here, we're going to click Never Resets, and we're going to click Workshop. Then we're here where it says Location. We're going to bring that down, and we're going to look for the name of our location. You're going to put that in there. Then you're going to hit OK. You're going to go back to your location. Now I'm going to just bring this over here. I have show active form, so I just have to click on that. And where is my look? Oh, there's a 3. Who put the 3 up there? So it already comes up. If you do not have the show active only, simply tap in the filter, simply put in the name of your cell, and it will come up. We're going to right click. We're going to go to edit. What we are looking for is right here, the encounter zone. And as you can see, the encounter zone has been put in. So we're going to double check our keywords. We're going to check our name. We're going to double check, triple check everything, make sure. It is so easy to make one little error. I found a lot of the times I've had errors when doing this is because I put in one letter too many or I've misspelled something. Then you're going to hit OK. Move that back over here. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to come back up to our world, cells, and we're going to go to our cell. Now we can start filling in this. We go to our location. We look for the name of our cell, which is, where are you? There it is, Colby House. Okay, so that's in there. Now we're going to our interior data, and we're going to put in our location zone. Colby, where are you? There we are. So now you're going to look, make sure. And this also gives you the opportunity to, if you want to decide, well, no, I don't quite like the lighting. I want to change the lighting. Make sure this is all done. It gives you to double check again. Do I want to change the acoustic space? Do I want to change the music? Or do I want to leave everything the same? So this gives you that opportunity to double check and triple check everything. Once you're satisfied with everything, everything is set. Simply click apply and then OK. Everything's set and you're ready to go. So that'll be it for this video. In the next video, I will be showing you how to build inside the interior and just a few little tweaks here and there. So if you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. The algorithm will love you. I'll love you. Everyone love you. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, move your mouse a little to the right, and hit that bell icon so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a video. And always remember, wherever the journey takes you, may the road rise up to greet you. I'm Jellybean, and thank you so very much for watching.